So today I am driving to the Hoover Dam bypass bridge. Well, that's what locals call it. It's officially the Michael Callahan Pat Tilbin Bridge over that overlooks Hoover Dam. The point of this is 11 freeway they built. They have a bridge that goes across so you can bypass the entire city of Boulder City, which is a funky little town outside of Las Vegas, which weirdly enough is the only town community in the entire state of Nevada that has no gambling. So if you want to get away from gambling, go to Boulder City. They also don't have any Targets or Walmarts and things like that because it's just the way the town believes in. It's the same town that they started when they built the Hoover Dam. So anyways, the bridge is officially the Michael Callahan Pat Tillman Bridge. Michael Callahan was a governor of the state of Nevada back in the 70s, and Pat Tillman was a professional NFL player who played for the Arizona Cardinals, number 40, and after the September 11th 01 attacks, he quit the NFL and joined the service, and unfortunately was killed in Afghanistan by some believe friendly fire. Not going to get into that, don't know one way or the other. Anyways, I'm on the 95 freeway south. And up ahead here, you see the sign that says 11 for Kingman, 93, 95 south, all that. I don't know if you caught that or not. That's the one you want to stay. You want to stay to the left here at this point. If you stay to the right, you go through Boulder City. You can still get to the bypass bridge. You just go through the town of Boulder City. So if you go to the right, Boulder City. If you stay to the left, it's the freeway, the brand new 11 freeway they built that takes you across the bridge. But if you drive across the bridge, you don't really get to see anything because they put high walls up so that people don't stop on the bridge and, have accidents, because the speed limit is, a good 55 miles an hour. Also, if you're driving across the bridge and you have something like a big giant RV trailer, 18-wheeler truck, anything along those lines, the winds can blow pretty good up there, so be prepared to be buffeted around just a tad. You'll see signs that say high wind warnings when it's particularly a bad case of it. This video is being shot on January the 5th of 2020, so all of the little bit of overcast skies, but not too bad. The weather is a shockingly 59 degrees right now. It is 3:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday. So I am on the brand new 11 freeway. This off-ramp right here, it goes to Searchlight, down to Laughlin, whatnot. It is the only off-ramp you will see until the very end. So for the next about 15 miles, there are no off-ramps. Or I think it's 11, whatever it is. But there are no off-ramps until the very end. Boulder City doesn't even have an off-ramp to go to Boulder City. We've already passed it. You don't have another chance to go all the way to the end, turn around, and come back from the other side. So anyways, I'm going to put this on pause, and it's just a 12-mile drive. They do have artwork on the side here like this, though. It's kind of cool. Whoops. I don't know if you can see that or not, because I'm humming along and I'm not really paying attention to the screen particularly. Gotta pay attention to my driving. Also, the speed limit out here is 65. The cops do patrol this freeway, even though it's on the remote side. So you might want to set your cruise control. You don't want to get a ticket. Also, another thing so where is the 93, 95 freeway for people that are out of town and don't know the freeway system? If you are on the strip and you go up pretty much anything like Tropicana, Flamingo, or whatever, just go away from the strip, kind of up the hill, away from the 15, away from the strip, and you'll hit the 93, 95 freeway. And take it to the right. You want to get on to the right, which is going to be south. And you just take it on that. From the Las Vegas Strip to the Hoover Dam Bridge is about 40 miles, something like that, depending on where you're starting from. If you're down by Fremont Street, downtown Las Vegas, you can catch the 93, 95 freeway right there at downtown, just on the other side of Fremont Street. That's definitely the easiest way to hit it if you're like downtown. Just look for the 93, 95 south and just stay on that. You'll be on the road that I just picked up on. But if you're down by something near down the main strip, just go up like Tropicana. It's only like 5 miles to the freeway, and just get on the freeway and go to the right and just stay on it for 35 miles or so. And you'll hit the place. It's really easy to find, so don't Don't let it panic you. You probably want to have a car though. I don't know, to Uber it or to take a cab or something like that. It's going to be, I would imagine, pretty expensive, but I don't know, maybe they have a deal or something like that. So anyways, all right, back to pause. I'm still driving on the freeway, still got ways to go. Cool. So coming up over this little grade right here is a scenic overlook that, why not, I'll get out and show you guys what it looks like from up there. The weather's pretty nice. I'm just past mile marker 5. They get smaller as you go. I just passed mile marker 5, so it said less than a mile. So after mile marker 5, on the right hand side is a turnout. Like I said just a few minutes ago, there's no off-ramps on this freeway other than that one that we just passed when I said this is not really an off-ramp, it's just an overlook. You get right back on the same direction. So there's no, food, lodging, gas, nothing like that. It says it's 1,000 feet. They have a lot of overcrossings like this in here, and even there's desert on both sides. The reason they put these bridges in is so that animals could cross over the freeway without, getting hit, things like that. So anyways, here's the overlook. If you see off in the distance, I think you can probably see the lake out there straight ahead. I'm shooting this on a not a great camera phone, but anyways, you got a few parking spots here, so it's easy enough to see. Let me pull over and I'll show you what it looks like from the view. So they have a ramp here for handicap, and they have steps, so you take your choice, doesn't matter which one. I might as well take the ramp. There's plenty of stairs in our future. You'll see what I mean. My intention is to walk up to the top of the bridge. They have a pedestrian pathway up there. But anyways. So they have a mosaic here in the middle of the sidewalk. Then they have a map of Lake Mead recreational area, showing pretty much an overview of everything. The lake itself. That truck there is going downhill. It's a pretty steep grade. It's kind of a nice look. Little placard here of them making it. So here I'm leaving the overlook, heading back onto the 11 freeway. Continue on south. It's the only way you can go. There's no other way you can go. So easy to do. So like I said, after about 10 plus miles, you're going down a pretty steep grade right here. Watch your speed. And here's the other off-ramp, Boulder City. You're on now on the backside of Boulder City, but this is the one you want to take to go to Hoover Dam and all that. You'll start seeing signs. It's like a mile away. I'll run it so you can see it. They have helicopter rides. There's a casino here on the left, excuse me, where you can take helicopter rides. That's it right there. It's called, right now it's called the Boulder City Lodge. So here's the off-ramp number 2. This is really easy to find. Don't be freaked out by like how far away you are or anything like that. Super, super easy to find. Come down to the off ramp. There's a roundabout. You're basically going left, although obviously you have to go to the right around the roundabout. But it's essentially a left turn. Here we go. If you get back on the freeway right there, you go to Arizona. You'll be actually drive over the bridge by staying on that freeway. Don't get off at the off-ramp. Stay on the freeway. But you can't really see anything. You won't even know you're across the bridge because there's nothing to look at. You definitely want to get off the freeway and walk across it. And I'll show you why when we get there. So you make a right turn. And here you are on the road. So you're going to come to a police checkpoint coming up here. And about a mile after this police checkpoint, I'll show it to you. I'm going to pause this video and show it to you. And after about a mile on the police on the checkpoint, they have a parking lot off on the right-hand side. And that's where you park if you want to walk across the bridge. And I'll show you that when we get to it. If you stay on this road, don't get up, go through the police checkpoint, don't get off the road, and you drive across the Hoover Dam. It doesn't go all the way through to Arizona. It used to go all the way through to Arizona. This was the road that everybody took to go back home when they left Vegas, to go back home to Arizona. That's why they built the bridge, because you can see this little 2-lane road. All the visitors that come from Arizona to Vegas on the weekend, this place would be a nightmare trying to get through here, because you drive across Hoover Dam, keep going straight, and you're back and going on to Kingman. That's the whole point of the bridge and the freeway and all that stuff we were just on, is to avoid all of this. So when they did that, they shut this street down. It goes to the top of a big giant hill up there, but it dead ends now. It does not go through. So you have to take the freeway to get back home to Arizona, or go on to Arizona, whatever. So anyways, here we are coming down a hill, narrow windy road. The freeway that we were on is off to my right, down the bottom of a hill. There's a little bit of shot of it right there. If I didn't get off the exit, we'd be on that freeway right there, which drives across the bridge and goes to Arizona. I've actually driven this street on a moped. You just got to pull off a lot so people don't hit you. Off to my left here is another scenic overlook of the lake, but maybe I'll hit that one on the way back, see how it plays out. It's a nice overlook. Lake is really low though. We need water. And coming up here is the police checkpoint. Speed limit is 15 miles an hour. Oh, there's almost no line here. Sometimes the line to this thing could be relatively long. Gotta slow down. You're not allowed to fire a drone, no fireworks, no firearms. They don't allow trailers. I think the RVs